Hi, I'm Claire Fallon.
And I'm Emma Gray.
We're the hosts of Here to Make Friends, a podcast for anyone who loves
or loves to hate
the Bachelor franchise.
So this was a big week for Hannah B.
A big week for Hannah. She really showed up this week, and so did some of the guys, but not always in a good way.
No. Our first superlative this week is worst handwriting.
And it's unfortunate because otherwise it was a great episode for Connor. He was very sweet with Hannah, who was recovering from some sort of dehydration episode in bed.
Hey. How are you doing?
He left her sweet Post-it notes around her suite, detailing all of her best qualities.
Like her eyes.
Your beautiful eyes.
Her face.
How pretty you look without makeup.
Her smile.
She's physically very good.
Very beautiful.
But it gave us a chance to closely examine his handwriting. And let's just say it appears that that particular program has been cut from our education system.
Well, everyone's just texting all the time anyway.
I'm sure that he's a very good texter.
Who needs hands? Next, we have the best example of a sentient red flag.
Luke P. I mean,
think we knew this was coming.
Really no competition on this episode.
No.
We saw Luke claiming that he would ignore Hannah's direct wishes for him to leave her presence.
Over and over and over again.
This is what we call stalking.
I know that just the thought of me in her mind makes her happy.
He followed her around a date, even after she had expressed that she wanted space from him.
I'm gonna act like the conversation never happened.
Luke was not demonstrating the qualities of being able to respect a woman's space that you might look for in a partner.
Or even a man you wanted to spend literally any time with.
Yeah, we hope Hannah's going to keep a close eye on that.
Yeah.
Next, we have most likely to have a future in investigative journalism, a Christmas Prince style.
Demi, obviously. She is all about the investigative journalism. She was there to spy on these men and make sure they were treating her girl Hannah right.
Today we're gonna see what Hannah's guys do in their secret lives whenever she's not around.
Yeah, she has a sort of simplistic approach to investigation.
It's called secret camera.
Let me get a shot at the makeup artist room.
But it got the job done, as far as we know. And now we're more confident than ever that these guys are here for the right reasons.
Obviously. Next, we have most likely to clean his plate. We're going to give this one to John Paul Jones.
He just would not put down those chicken nuggets.
I mean, can you really blame him?
I can't. But I like to see that in a world where people are throwing chicken nuggets off of the roof.
You got to chuck this chicken nugget off the roof and make a wish. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Or otherwise...
Waste not, want not.
Exactly. He was saying, these are food, and...
I will consume them.
I will consume them.
Don't you guys have any chicken nuggets?
No.
And, there are starving people somewhere, and
but not John Paul Jones.
Not John Paul Jones. A lot of our grandparents would be really proud of him during this episode. Next, we have most likely to make you say, have you tried not always being yourself?
Cam. Always be Cam. Or maybe don't always be Cam.
Every time.
D-A-B-C.
Every time he says always be Cam, he proceeds to do something really unpleasant. Which makes me think that he should reconsider his entire approach to life.
But luckily, we no longer have to see him being Cam because he was kicked off the show this week.
ABC, always be Cam. That's all I can do in this moment.
Although I'm sure he will continue.
Yes.
Doesn't
perhaps
know any
even
other way.
on Paradise. Next, the least-mourned departure, Tyler G.
Tyler G's departure was very undermourned, even in the context of the show. He
was there, then he was not.
Exactly. It all happens off screen. Hannah barely even mentions it.
Tyler G had to leave.
But we also aren't mourning his departure because it's been reported that he left due to allegations of mistreating women. And we can't be sorry that someone like that is not going to be on our TV screens.
Certainly not. We will not miss you, Tyler G. And we're very glad that ABC responded to these allegations in a swift manner.
Yeah. Next, we have most effective expose of our nation's lackluster sex ed.
The entire date with Jenny Mullen and Jason Biggs. They were just really out here trying to show us that adolescent men and grown adult men have literally no idea how the female body works.
Uterus. Well, no, we always have the uterus. Ovaries. No, placenta was the correct answer. Yes.
I really appreciated how rigorously they tested these guys. We learned exactly how many of these men know what a placenta is. One.
Exactly one.
Jed, nice work.
Jed.
It was unsettling, but at least now we know. And now we can start to do something about it as a nation. Next, we have most likely to win the whole thing.
I'm gonna go Tyler C this week. That male model was showing up. He had the lines about loving a strong woman.
Women really do run this world, and they deserve so much respect. That's one thing I will say about you, is that you're a badass woman, and that's like one of the biggest turn-ons about you.
He had the chiseled jaw. He had the blue steel poses in literally every situation.
I'm gonna need you right here.
Okay. Dude's gonna do well.
He had a good week. And, there isn't a super clear frontrunner on this season. So when someone like Tyler C performs well, you got to be thinking he's in the mix.
I mean, those dimples. Am I right?
I'm not here to be just another dude in the house. I'm here to be Hannah's man.
And finally, most likely to be the next Bachelor, we hope.
We're going to go with Mike this week. Mike had a really good showing. He was getting some fan support on Twitter. I think he's a frontrunner right now.
I agree. I mean, I keep going back to the smile. He's got depth. He's got the face, the beautiful face. Come on, ABC. It's time.
It's definitely time.
And that's it for Here to Make Friends. Join us again for more love
And snark.
when we discuss next week's episode of The Bachelorette.
Until then, you can listen to Here to Make Friends on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen.